Hey guys, thanks for clicking back on the channel. Right, I've been asked to show this rig here, okay? This is a Slip D combi rig. It's an all-round rig. You can fish it with bottom baits, balance baits and pop-ups. It consists of a supple section there and a stiff section there. I've got mine set at 7.5 inches. I'm just going to run through the components you need now. So here's the components you're going to need, okay? Now I've got a mixture of different brands. Okay, as you can see here, I am hoping to purchase all of the One More Cast products when funds allow. So we start with the materials, and this is only what I use, guys, okay? You know, you use whatever you want. But we got supple braid here, which is £35 Kevlar infused, okay? That's what I'm using. For my stiff section, I've got £15 boom. The crimps I've got are the extra small to go with the £15 boom, okay? Gonna use some putty. Anti-tangle sleeve. Micro ring swivel. Your hook of choice. I'm also using a sinker. And I'm using an aligner as well. Let's show you the tools you need. So the tools we're going to use, we're going to use some puller tools, a stripper tool. I'm actually going to use my teeth, a lighter, sharp pair of scissors and crimping pliers. You're also going to need a ruler. I'm using the one on my tackle box. So we start with the hook section, right? With the supple braid. Now you need to cut yourself 8 inches. That's the first part, okay? 8 inches of supple braid. So I'm going to set up the hook section first. That's all I need is my supple braid, my hook of choice, my micro ring swivel and my aligner. Okay, so I'm threading my hook on. Pulling it down. I'm forming the D now, see guys, right? Going back through the eye, leaving a bit of a tag end. So now I've got my D, okay? Using my baiting needle, I've just mounted my micro ring swivel. Come over the hook. So now I've got my D there, guys. I'm just lining it up now opposite the barb. Can you see that? That's easy enough. So I'm just doing a 6 turn. Six turn knotless knot, back through the eye, tighten up. So that's more or less done now, okay? I'm just going to trim the tag end off. There you go, guys. So the next thing is to do is to put your liner on, okay? So I've got my liner here. I'm just going to wet one end, guys. So I've wetted one end. Thread it through the liner. And pulling it through, look. That goes over the eye of the hook. Push it down. There you go. So there's the hook section done. Let's connect the boom next. Okay, so we're going to connect the boom now. So the first thing I had to do, guys, taking my extra small crimp, before cutting anything off the spool, the first thing I do is put my crimp on, okay? That's to stop wastage. Show you that now. So you go up through one end, one hole, sorry, down through the other. So you've got that, okay? Now with your crimping pliers, you've got a large gap and a small gap. I'm using the small gap. So I'm just lining it up, putting it in the slot. And bear with. Crimp it down. You've got to make sure it's sitting correctly, and there you have, guys. There you go. And crimp it down, okay? So that's on there solid now. Using a puller tool just to check it's secure, that it doesn't slip. Yeah, that's not going nowhere. That's solid, right? So that's on there. The next thing I do, guys, I give myself 8 inches again. So I got my boom now there, okay? So I got 8 inches of boom. So the next stage now is to put our anti-tangle sleeve on. This is going on the boom section now, okay? So that's on. Next, I'm taking my sinker, wetting the end of the boom section with some saliva. Should have put my glasses on. Right. So I just slide that on. So there's my sinker in the middle. There's my anti-tangle sleeve. Next we're going to do the Albright knot. Okay. So I'm going to measure my boom section now. and I measured it at 6.5 inches, okay? So I've pinched it there at 6.5 and I fold it over to form the loop ready for my Albright knot. Okay, so there's my loop, okay? I'm taking my hook section, come through the loop, pull it all the way down to the liner, like so, okay? Pinch in, I go down once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 7 times up, pinch, 3 times down, 1, 2, 3, going back down the same way I came, okay? Just tease it down slowly. At this stage now I'm going to put some saliva on the knot, okay? Okay. Taking a puller tool. I'm just going to tease it down. Keep teasing. So that's solid now, okay? That's not going nowhere. Taking my scissors. Just trimming the tag ends off. And now we've connected the two materials. Sliding my sinker down. There you go. That's all I need to do now is add some putty. That's next. So taking some putty, just roll it around in your fingers to make it more malleable. Good word that is, guys, isn't it? Malleable. Place it over the sinker. Form a little rabbit drop in. Like so. You want to just about halfway, okay? So that's there. Taking another piece of putty. Forming around your fingers so it's nice and soft and malleable. This one's going over the Albright knot, guys, right? Now this will help drop the hook down into the fish's bottom lip. And don't forget now, this rig is a very versatile rig because it can be used for bottom baits, balance baits, which is wafters, and pop-ups. So there you go, guys, that's the finished rig. You all know how to mount the bait with some floss there. So here's my rig of choice. It's an all-rounder. So here's your Slip D combi rig. And it's called a combi rig, guys. I'm not trying to teach any of you to suck eggs. It's just for the newbies. It's two different materials, one stiff, one supple. So that would fly up into the fish's mouth. And that's, the stiff section is like an anti-tangle. When you cast out, it'll flick yourself out. See, it'll straighten out lovely. So I'm just going to mount the bait now and show you what it looks like. So there you go. That's with the bait mounted. Just put some floss through the micro ring swivel, pull it through with a bait needle, snip it off, blob it down with a lighter. And there we go. So we start from the back. We've got a loop to go to a quick chain swivel. We've got a crimp, anti-tangle sleeve. Then you got your sinker underneath some putty, halfway. Albright knot, putty over the top. Your liner, knotless knot, D-section, slip D, that's what it's called, a slip D, look, see. Micro ring swivel, flossed on hook bait. And the rig, this rig comes out, when it's all finished and prepared with the measurements I've used, it comes out to 7 inches. There you go.
Welshman, Welsh, if you're Welsh you can hold your drink. I can hold my drink, it's a sick I can't keep down.
So there you go, guys. That's the rig I used on the last session. I'll put the card up here, okay? Have a look at this video, guys. It's a good one, alright? Have a look at that. I hope it helps you out, guys. I'm not trying to teach anyone to suck eggs. Just I've had a few questions asking me about the rig. Enjoy the video, guys. We feet up, kettle on, cup of beef tea, and enjoy. See you in the next one, guys. Thanks for watching. Tank out.